Sarah here with 9-4 Coaching, and I'm here with Dr. Chris from Venture Chiropractic. And today we are going to talk about one of the contributing factors to pain, and that is joints not moving properly. So tell me about how you assess it and how you safely assess it.
So the biggest thing that we want to think about is when somebody comes in with a really painful neck or they're having trouble with certain motion, might be their neck, might be something else, but if you can't move it through a full range of motion on your own, we got to figure out, again, is that because of the muscle? Is that because of the joint? So first of all, if you can move it with pain, and when I move it, it has pain, chances are that the joint's locked up. We said in an earlier video that if you move it and it hurts, but it doesn't hurt when I move it, it's probably more the muscle is the issue because I can move the joint fully. So if it feels locked up when you move it and it feels locked up when I move it, then we need to see, is it safe for me to help you move it more? So if I just use my finger as a little example here, we use a little graded mobilization test. It's just to make sure it's safe to do what we can do to help you, okay? So if we go ahead and just barely touch and somebody screams, then I'm not going to do a big push on them, okay? That's a big problem. We're going to maybe get an x-ray or see if there's something really bad going on in there. Especially if we had recent trauma or something like that. But if we don't have much pain when we just lightly touch, then we're going to proceed to just light fingertip pressure with a little bit of range of motion. So if I just move my finger back that far, someone might say, oh, that doesn't hurt at all. Well, then I'll say, well, does it hurt if I move just maybe a little farther? Kind of a grade 2 mobilization is we're getting through a decent amount of range of motion, but still not really into where you already showed me that it hurts. It can go farther than that on its own. Grade 3, we're getting up to that point where you said, well, when I showed you how it moved, it was a little tender. But sometimes when I move it up to that grade 3, somebody says, well, that actually doesn't feel that bad when you help me do it. It's easier than when I do it on my own. If we go through there, we're going to take it up to grade 4. Grade 4 mobilizations, we're just doing a nice glide back through that full range of motion. It might be kind of hurts so good. Usually the first couple repetitions will be a little sore, tender, but it feels better the more we do. We're helping you go through that. Occasionally, if we both still feel like, well, it's stuck, it's not that painful, but it does feel like it can't move all the way, then we might do a grade 5 manipulation or mobilization. That's when we actually do a fast push or an adjustment, what people usually think of going to the chiropractor. But we go through that stepwise process to make sure that it's safe to adjust somebody without causing them any pain. We're actually going to help them out. If we don't comfortably move through that series, we shouldn't do the big pull. That's just safety. So
everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 moving. Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 and stop.